There's something I usually observe, especially for PhD holders in Kenya. Now, why are they getting old while poor? You find a lecturer, it's a professor. The only thing he has is an old car, 1977 car, which he bought for 200,000 shillings, and a dilapidated house in the village. He is struggling. He's paid 150,000. There is also a PhD holder. He finished high school, finished college, he went straight to master's, PhD. He has got 2 professional papers. After completing the PhD from a local university or even from UK, from Canada, they start stomaching. They realize that after 2 years, there are no jobs. You know, in Kenya, you cannot go and start just thumping that I'm a PhD holder, give me a job. This is not like Europe. People worship money. People respect people with money. So a PhD holder without money is a nobody. So these PhD holders, when they finish college, all they do is that they cluster together. You find that their interaction is within the schools, among the PhD holders. They don't have new ideas. The only opportunities which they have is to return to college where they schooled and get teaching opportunities there. Now, when they return there, I think you know the salary those PhD holders earn, those lecturers, especially part time, between 50,000 and 100,000. It's very rare to earn more than 100,000 as a part time lecturer. With that PhD, all you did was to study, to go to class, get knowledge. But now you don't have the knowledge to survive outside class. And the biggest mistake they do or they make is that they don't interact with others. They only interact with PhD holders who are equally naive when it comes to making money. In reality, when you come to Kenya, people on social media are the ones who have the skills, who have the knowledge of what's happening in Kenya, in the streets. They can link you to opportunities. They can link you to people with money. But now, as a PhD holder, you hold yourself too high. You are full of ego. You don't want to interact with those on social media. It's evident that nearly 99% of PhD holders in Kenya are not active on social media. They believe that social media is for failures, for people who did not go to school. Now they keep everything to themselves. Even on YouTube, instead of opening a YouTube channel to share ideas and make money, their presence is not available. They're not there. You find that a PhD holder is just in the college environment where they earn 120,000 or 80,000 or 70,000. They just move from one university to another, searching for opportunities. They're given classes to lecture and they're paid peanuts. So you find someone with a PhD is lecturing around 3 universities, but at the end of the month, all they earn is less than 120,000 shillings. And in most cases, the salary is delayed. So someone lecturing in a university for even 10 years, 15 years, It's not progressing. All they do is just to publish new papers. They have published more than 10 papers. They chase things that they will never put money in their pockets. Go to the PhD holders who are above 60 in Kenya, who are above 50 years in Kenya, and do your research. You'll find that most of them are struggling in life. It is because of that environment they are in, because they closed their mind and they are in the environment where there's no money. They don't want to start a business. They don't want to do jobs that these other people do. And for your information, money is in the Juakali sector. Money is in these positions that they look down upon. So if they don't want to do those jobs, well, they get money from. Now, as a PhD holder, once you finish your PhD, instead of going to lecture, look for opportunities abroad. Go to USA, do postgraduate, and try to maneuver and be a citizen there. Go to UK, go to Canada or Australia. But if you are in Kenya and you remain here, the best thing you can do is to get connections with politicians and get appointments to government for those senior positions. Then you'll earn decent income. But in the college environment, you'll be struggling forever. Or you just create an NGO, start an NGO, get funding. That's another option. Or you can go to social media, go to YouTube, and create your own channel, share knowledge, share skills, and earn money. You find that someone with a PhD in mathematics is just sleeping with that knowledge. Go to YouTube, go there and teach. You can go and get past papers for KCSE. Go to YouTube and try to answer those questions and see how many people come and read and watch your videos. Go and teach even those past papers for universities. Go and collect them and go to YouTube. You try to answer those questions and see how many people will view your videos, and in the process you earn money. But these are the things that PhD holders despise. As a PhD holder, if you depend on jobs, it is very difficult to get a job that will pay you more than 300,000 in Kenya per month, unless you are appointed to those senior positions. As a lecturer, obviously you'll be earning something like 120,000 net or 100,000 if you are employed by the government as a lecturer, permanent and pensionable. That is not salary that will make you rich in the country. So don't finish your PhD and isolate yourself. Mix with the rest, put your ego down or aside, and interact with these small people that you despise. Some of them, it's not that they could not do the PhD, it's because they realize that instead of wasting those 6 years, they can start a business, grow it, and invest the money and do anything that a PhD holder would like to do. They are not thick. Most of them scored A. They scored first class. But Their priority was to start a business, invest, and have a good life. So you should not isolate yourself. And I've seen this trend in Kenya with so many PhD holders. They are never on social media. Social events are not there. If you go to the village, they isolate themselves, they talk big. They don't want to get new ideas. All they think is about lecturing. All they think is about publishing papers. Which don't help. Those papers nowadays, people publish in blogs. Those journals, people don't read. They read blogs. They watch YouTube. So that is just a waste of time. So that is my opinion about PhD holders. Once you graduate, put ego aside and start a business, get connections, and even start from scratch. But if you remain there in the academic world, you can never progress.